what gym cardio machine will give you the most bang for your buck? And when I say bang for your buck, I mean what will snatch that body the quickest, okay? So today I'm going to be doing my official ranking, okay, of the best cardio machines. I'm going to go from my least favorite to my favorite, and there may be some, feedback and some side eye to it, but this is what I think, and it's also backed by science. So wait around for that, okay? Otherwise, this is Snatch Chat. I'm Tiffany, certified personal trainer, nutrition specialist, and this channel is to help you lose fat, but not your mind, and to also help you save some time, okay? So make sure you subscribe to the channel if you find the stuff useful, and also make sure you like the video if you find it helpful. Last but not least, there is a little starter kit in the description. It has a couple workouts, it has some nutrition, help, all of that good stuff. So make sure you check that out as well. It's completely free and it is a great, great resource. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. So, all right, as of this recording, it is, spring. Okay, 2021. People are starting to get back in the groove of going back to the gym. So today I am specifically going to rank cardio machines at the gym. Okay, so I'm going to be very brief with this. I'm going to just get straight to the point. So let's get into it. I'm going to do the four, okay? The four main ones, which is like the bike, the treadmill, the stairmaster, and the elliptical machine, okay? So as I said, I'm going from least favorite to favorite. So number four, which will come to quite a surprise to many people, is the stairmaster, okay? Let's have a moment of silence for the stairmaster, because this one I would get so much flack about, but I said what I said, okay? And I have tested this myself. I have looked at research studies, all of that, and it has been proven that the stairmaster does not burn the amount of calories that the other machines burn. And the reason why I am putting it last is not just because of that. It really is because of the definition of cardio, in my opinion, and most people's opinion. Okay, I look at cardio as the best way to burn a lot of calories in the shortest amount of time. Okay, on top of strength training, it's a really great strategy. So the Stairmaster does not do it as efficiently as others. I consider the Stairmaster as more of a strength building exercise machine, because you're really working on your glutes. So I'm not saying that the Stairmaster is not an efficient, means, or that it can't fit into your fitness plan. I'm saying that if you are relying on it strictly for calorie burn, a lot of times it doesn't burn the same amount of calories. Now, the caveat to this is that the reason this happens is most people do not use they don't set their settings high enough on the on the Stairmaster in order to do it to the degree that they would burn, with the same effort on like another machine. So I just wanted to make it clear that I don't have anything against the Stairmaster. I kind of personally do. Because I just think for me, I think it's kind of a semi waste of time, but don't come for me if you're trying to do it for cardio purposes. But that is my spiel on it. That's where I stand. As I said what I said. Okay, so that's number four. Number three would be the bike. Okay, so biking is a very efficient machine. It is, you're going to get tired, you're going to feel it. I personally think that the bike, this is just my opinion and how I feel about it, it's more of a exercise where you're going to feel winded over, really burning the amount of calories that you think that you're doing. I also feel that way about the Stairmaster, by the way. Like, you feel like you're dying, but you feel like you're dying because you're going upstairs. And it's more of a strength building. So just like strength building, you don't burn like as many calories as in cardio. You're still burning calories, and you can still feel like you're about to die, right? So I kind of put the bike in the same, category, except I would put it a little bit above the Stairmaster because it is a purely cardio state. Okay, you are moving straight through. You're actually in a winded state, and you're your heart rate will very, very likely stay at a higher and elevated level. So that's why the bike is number 3. I also like the bike because it is just a different mode of doing, cardio, because the elliptical and the stairmaster are so popular. So it's just a nice way to try something new. Okay. Number 2, okay, would be the elliptical. Okay. So the elliptical and the treadmill, clearly that leaves the treadmill as number 1. Okay. So I guess I could talk about these together. Okay. They have both been proven to be the machines that burn the most calories. And it's no surprise, I think, to most people. If you ever have gotten on an elliptical or gotten on a treadmill, you know that you are getting a lot of work in when you're doing it. And what I love about them in particular is that you can go at a lower pace and still get, a lot of work and a lot of calories burned. One of my biggest, examples all the time is, the treadmill. You're walking or you're running, and walking in itself is a very underrated method of burning calories. So you get to do both. And so interval training is, of course, the way I'm always going to recommend that you go. So even if you're walking most of the time and you just rev it up a little bit with a little run here or there, you're really going to come out on top when it comes to the calories. The elliptical, on the other hand, it comes a very, very close second to the treadmill. I think that it's a really good machine because it's fun. I think, a lot of people like that it's a different variation of an exercise. Now, I will say this. I don't have a gym membership at this moment. I trained at a gym for a while, and I had a gym membership close to my house for a while, but right before the P word, you're not allowed to say it. Right before that, I canceled my membership due to political reasons, because somebody was in support of the T word, and I won't get into all that, but I canceled my gym membership, and then the P word happened right after, so I haven't had a gym membership recently. But just know I have used all these machines, and I'm very aware of them, and I remember the feeling of using them. And one thing I always loved about the elliptical was just the feeling. You sweat, it's like fun, you can change the different paces, all this and that. So it is a very fun way to do a workout. But I'm just going to say it, there is nothing like running. Okay, running is the one thing that if you really want to rev up your weight loss or your fat loss, there is nothing like it. I can even say, for just, time's sake and the, sake of being relevant, the last couple of weeks, I've decided to rev up my running a little bit more. It's been nicer outside. So I'm doing outdoor running, which I think is a leg up actually on the treadmill personally, but either one's fine. Either one is great. But yeah, I've revved up my running, and I'm happy to report that it is doing exactly what I wanted to do, and I have lost some fat. I have a body fat percentage scale that's letting me know that, and I've also lost a couple pounds, and that's not even purposely, really. I just wanted to tighten and get a little bit more in shape. So I'm just sharing personal experience, but I've tested this over and over with myself. I've tested this with clients. I've had clients try all of the different ones, all of it, okay? And that's in-person clients and my online clients. I have, asked them how different, cardio machines are working for them. Hands down, the treadmill is the absolute best, okay? And that is whether you are using it for running or you're using it for walking. And as I said, interval training is always going to be the best way to go. But I have videos about interval training because I go into that quite a bit. So you can find those, or I'll put them in the description below. Okay, so that's it. I will do the short recap. Stairmaster last, okay? And save that one for your booty building and all of that. If you're trying to lose some weight, go with the bike next. If you want to really, really lose some weight, stick to that elliptical and that treadmill. And if you want to just bang it out, just go for the treadmill altogether. Okay? And that is my ranking. So hopefully you found that helpful. If you did, like I said, press like, subscribe to the channel. I do release a lot of workouts. I release, all kinds of videos about food and nutrition, and I have my little sit down videos like this. And I would love for you to subscribe and become a part of my community. So other than that, till next time, eat well, drink well, take care of yourself, mind, body, and spirit, and I will see you soon.